The violence here in America, guys, I mean, this is already the third time I've had to report this week on some sort of a shooting taking place in our country. This time, a Jewish man shot 6 times at a Miami synagogue. This happened just a couple of days ago on Sunday, right before services were getting ready to start at the Young Israel of Greater Miami Synagogue, where an elderly man aged 68 was sitting on a bench just outside of the synagogue about 45 minutes before the services were getting ready to start. He typically does this. He likes to get there early, according to the pastor of the synagogue, and just looks to kind of like relax and pray before the start of the service. Well, as he was getting ready to go enter into the church, he noticed a black Chevy Impala circling around the synagogue a couple of times. He thought it was pretty suspicious, but he says, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get into the church here. And just as he was about to enter in the church door, that's when the driver of the Chevy Impala exited the car and began opening fire on the man, striking him 6 times in the leg before getting back into his car and taking off. The Jewish man has been taken to a hospital. He is said as of right now to be in stable condition, but he is going to have a long road of recovery ahead of him. His leg has just been completely destroyed by the gunfire. Now, police are not saying yet whether or not this is a hate crime or not. They have to look into all the factors that would officially make this a hate crime. But anyway you look at it, it is an attack on faith. Okay, we've seen attacks in Christians in churches and synagogues, and here we go again outside of a synagogue. I mean, this guy was circling the synagogue waiting to strike. He was waiting until the guy got up to the front of the church doors, and then he got out of his car at that point and opened up fire. The hatred running in this country right now for people of religious faith, for Christians and for Jews, I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. It's a sign that we are getting close to the return of Christ as it was in the days of Noah. Remember, the Bible says, so shall it also be when the coming of the Son of Man returns. Remember, in Noah's day, the earth was full of violence, sexual immorality, all kinds of chaos. That's why God sent the flood. Now, he said he will never again send the flood, but he will destroy the earth by fire. And that day is probably coming very soon. Just very sad here. Keep this man in our prayers. I'll bring you guys more on this as it becomes available. If you enjoyed these videos, please consider giving them a like and a share. Also subscribing here if you are new. I greatly appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for spending a couple of minutes of your day with me today. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you. And I will talk with you soon.